Industry standard 3M cold shrink technology has been expanded to 69 or 72.5 kV. Unlike traditional termination kits, our innovation allows installers to use the same techniques as used for medium voltage cold shrink cable accessories. The 3M brand cold shrink termination kit QT3 7673-S-8 series is designed to terminate a 69 or 72.5 kV shielded power cable. The kit will terminate such cable types as tape, longitudinally corrugated or LC, jacketed concentric neutral or JCN, tape over wire shielded, and wire over tape shielded cables. The 7673-S-8 termination kit covers a conductor size range of 350 to 3000 kc mil or 185 to 1500 square millimeters. Installation of this product should only be performed by properly trained personnel. Caution: working around energized electrical systems may cause serious injury or death. Installation should be performed by personnel familiar with good safety practices in handling electrical equipment. De-energize and ground all electrical systems before installing this product. Each kit comes complete with these components. This demonstration shows how to terminate a 69 kV tape over wire shielded cable. Before beginning the installation, be certain that the lug or connector being used will fit through the smallest cold shrink tube. If the lug does not fit through the tube, contact 3M at 1-800-245-3573 for technical assistance. Prepare the cable using standard cable preparation practices. We will now install the grounding or earthing at the bottom of the termination. Position the preformed ground strap assembly on the cable by passing the prepared cable through the center of the assembly. The ground strap shown is designed for use on larger cross-section cables that have a tape, lead, or corrugated metallic shield, including those with wires as shown here. Form the 3-strap assembly around the tape shield with the tails over the cable jacket. Install a constant force spring over each strap. Cinch the springs tightly. Mark the location of the solder blocks on the cable jacket. Lift the strap tails and fold them toward the cable end. Cut a piece of 1-inch wide Scotch brand mastic tape compound 2229 long enough to make a complete wrap around the cable jacket. Wrap the mastic around the cable jacket located in the center of the solder block marks. Move the ground strap tails over the cable jacket and position the solder blocks over the mastic. Cut 4 1-inch long pieces of the 1-inch wide 2229 mastic. Roll each piece to form a small roll. Place one roll on each side of the ground braid solder blocks. Cut another piece of the 1-inch wide 2229 mastic long enough to wrap over the ground braid solder blocks and previous mastic. Wrap it directly over solder blocks and mastic. Fold the wires back over the mastic. Cut another piece of 1-inch wide 2229 mastic long enough to wrap over the previous mastic and wires. Wrap this piece directly over the mastic and wires. Secure the ground strap tails and wires with several wraps of vinyl tape approximately 6 inches from the end of the cable jacket. Cover the mastic, constant force springs, wires, and the tape shield with 2 highly stretched half-lapped layers of 1 1/2 inch wide Scotch brand vinyl electrical tape Super 88. Do not cover the exposed cable semicon. Up to this point, the ground or earth sealing steps shown are similar to the sealing steps used to seal most common cable types such as tape, JCN, or LC cables. Consult the appropriate instructions provided with the kit if you have questions about the installation technique. Park the large dark gray silicone rubber ground seal tube over the neutral wire's loose core end first. We will now install the stress control assembly. Put a tape marker over the cable semicon 1 1/2 inches from the end of the semicon. Clean and dry the cable insulation using standard practices. Do not allow the solvent to touch the semicon insulation shield. Measure from the semicon tape marker to a point 8 inches over the cable insulation. Use 1 tube of P55R to coat the cable semicon and insulation, making certain to fill the semicon step. Install the stress control assembly. Slide the assembly over the cable with the loose core end toward the end of the cable. Align the tube, not the core end, at the 1 1/2 inch tape marker and remove the core by unwinding it in a counterclockwise direction. Remove the tape marker. Apply 2 tubes of P55R. Coat the stress control assembly and the exposed cable insulation. Be certain to fill the steps of the stress control assembly. Install the skirted insulator assembly by sliding it over the cable with the loose core end first. Align the tube, not the core end, with the end of the stress control assembly and remove the core by unwinding it in a counterclockwise direction. Next, install the lug or connector according to the manufacturer's installation instructions. Using moderate tension, wrap layers of 2-inch wide Scotch brand rubber mastic tape 2228 over the lug barrel, building the diameter until equal to that of the cable insulation. Taper the end toward the lug hole, down to the lug barrel. Install the ground seal tube, keeping the tube, not the core, just under the bottom of the skirt. Remove the core, unwinding it in a counterclockwise direction. The tube will shrink over the cable jacket and mastic seal. Install the lug seal tube. Position the tube, not the core, at the start of the taper on the top skirt. Remove the core, unwinding it in a counterclockwise direction, shrinking the tube over the 2228 tape and lug barrel. If the lug seal tube does not completely cover the 2228 tape, cover using 2 lightly tensioned half-lapped layers of Scotch brand self-fusing silicone rubber tape. Connect ground or earth at base of termination. The termination is now complete.